Thank you for watching Why I Killed You TV. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this particular video. I would greatly appreciate it. We got another tragedy, guys. Another tragedy, another crazy relationship. We have Maria Camila Garcia-Molina. She was 24 years old. She was fatally stabbed in her car at the Twin Lakes residential apartment complex in Southwest Miami on April the 26th, 2025. Her 3-year-old daughter was found wandering around the parking lot alone with dry blood on her face and her clothing. A neighbor luckily recognized the little girl and escorted her back to her grandmother, who alerted authorities. Deputies discovered Garcia-Molina's body on the back rear floorboard of her vehicle, covered with blankets. She had sustained multiple sharp force injuries, not only to her neck but her torso and her arms. Joy Chandra Nath, 29 years old, was the ex-boyfriend of Garcia-Molina. He was arrested and charged with second-degree murder and child abuse. Garcia-Molina had previously obtained a temporary restraining order against Nath due to stalking-like behavior. The day before the murder, Nath allegedly confronted Garcia-Molina and her current boyfriend at the Dolphin Mall. Nath returned to the crime scene after midnight with his headlights off. Deputies noted scratches and bruises on his face, neck, and arms. He claims he was returning Garcia-Molina's belongings. Investigators found Garcia-Molina's purse, her cell phone, and her ID in Nath's vehicle. Cell phone data indicated movement from her residence to Nath's home and back to the location where her body was later found. The 3-year-old told detectives that her mother had been with a man named Joy and that her mother was hit in the head and is now sleeping. So sad. Nath appeared before a judge and was denied bond for the murder charge. A GoFundMe page was set up to assist Garcia-Molina's family with funeral arrangements and expenses in order to support her daughter. Guys, this can't get no crazier. These relationships are getting crazy.
They hate you. You're gonna die. I don't want to do this.
Tonight, a 3-year-old girl will grow up without her mother after deputies say her ex-boyfriend stabbed her to death in her car. Thank you for joining us. I'm Chelsea Jones. That mother's body was found Saturday in Southwest Miami-Dade. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister joins us from TGK, where the man accused of killing her is tonight.
Horrible.
Investigators say this little girl was found roaming around her own neighborhood by herself with blood on her face and on her clothing. And deputies say that when they were searching for her mom, they found her around the corner from her home and made a very grim discovery.
It's a shame that this young girl has to go through that, and the family, and now a little girl's without a mom.
It's horrible.
Neighbors of the Twin Lakes complex in Southwest Miami-Dade are stunned after 24-year-old Maria Camila Garcia-Molina was found stabbed to death in her car Saturday afternoon.
It's horrible. There's no other way to describe it.
According to investigators, they were waved down by Molina's family members after her 3-year-old daughter was found wandering alone near Southwest 144th Street and Southwest 134th Avenue, covered in dried blood. As deputies searched for Molina, they found her car parked around the corner from her home. She was dead in the back seat.
A lot of police presence. Right here, this area was closed off with yellow tape.
According to the arrest report, Molina's daughter told detectives that her mother was with her ex-boyfriend, 29-year-old Joy Chandra Nath, and that her mother was hit in the head and was now sleeping. Molina's family told investigators that Nath stalked her, and she previously filed a temporary restraining order against him. The arrest report also states that on Friday, the defendant had unexpectedly responded to Dolphin Mall, where the victim was with her new boyfriend, and engaged in a verbal altercation with them. Investigators say day, they discovered the defendant with scratches on his arms, face, and neck. The defendant spontaneously stated that he had the victim's belongings with him and that he was going to return them to her. When police questioned Nath, he told them he met with Molina and her daughter earlier in the day and that he didn't know what happened to her after he saw her, but that he wanted to bring back her belongings. Police arrested Nath after questioning him. Those who live in this community tell us they're rattled by what happened.
Pretty scary for our community because we're not used to this.
Nath is charged with second-degree murder and child abuse, and he's expected to be in bond court tomorrow. But for now, reporting from TGK, Anna McAllister.
A 29-year-old man, Joy Chandra Nath, has been charged with second-degree murder in the stabbing death of his ex-girlfriend, 24-year-old Camila Garcia-Molina, in Southwest Miami-Dade. Nath appeared before Miami-Dade Circuit Court Judge Mindy Glazer this morning, where she determined there was probable cause for the charge and denied him bond. He is also facing a separate charge of child abuse, for which a bond of $5,000 was set. The incident occurred Saturday afternoon when deputies were alerted by a woman who reported her 3-year-old granddaughter wandering in a parking lot with dried blood on her face and clothing. Following the child...
So this was the reason why he was charged with child abuse, because he actually, after he stabbed the little girl's mother, the little girl got out of the car and was just wandering around the parking lot. This is so sad. I don't know why people do what they do. This is sad.
Lead, deputies discovered Garcia-Molina's vehicle at the Twin Lakes complex, where they found her body on the rear floorboard, covered in blankets and exhibiting multiple sharp force injuries. Witnesses, including Garcia-Molina's daughter, indicated that Nath had been with them earlier that day.
Wow.
Family members reported that Nath had a history of stalking Garcia-Molina, and she had previously obtained a temporary restraining order against him. During questioning, Nath allegedly admitted to spending time with Garcia-Molina and her daughter before they parted ways. Further investigation revealed Garcia-Molina's purse and cell phone in Nath's car. Data from the phone traced its movements from her home to Nath's and back to the area where her body was found, leading to Nath's arrest.
We want to tell you about: a man is under arrest for allegedly killing his ex-girlfriend in front of her 3-year-old daughter.
The suspect now facing a number of charges. We have Local 10's Samir Nefzi joining us live in Southwest Miami-Dade tonight with more on those charges he's now facing.
And it's alleged days ago, ladies, that the 29-year-old suspect, Joy Nath, got into an argument with the victim at Dolphin Mall over a possible new relationship she was in. And it was Saturday here in this neighborhood that her 3-year-old daughter was found wandering around. That led to this very disturbing discovery.
Terrible. It's very uncertain for all of us.
Shattered glass remains where neighbors say marked a gruesome scene Saturday.
Yeah, there was police cars, CIS, I think, investigation trucks everywhere, all over here, closed off there with yellow tape, all around.
Just before 4 p.m., investigators responding to the Twin Lakes complex following reports of a 3-year-old girl wandering the neighborhood with, quote, dry blood on her face and clothing. After searching the complex, they found her mother's vehicle in a visitor parking space.
Body was found in an SUV.
Inside the vehicle, quote, what appeared to be a human body covered in blankets on the rear floorboard. The victim had sustained sharp force injuries to her neck, torso, and upper extremities. The little girl revealed to investigators her mother, 24-year-old Maria Garcia-Molina, was, quote, with Joy, and her mother was hit in the head and she was now sleeping. Family members noted her ex-boyfriend, Joy Nath, had a history of stalking and a past temporary restraining order against him. According to documents, Nath arrived to the crime scene after midnight. Investigators observed, quote, scratches on his arms, face, and neck. He told investigators he was there to return her belongings after meeting her earlier in the day Saturday. And just disturbing details there. The 29-year-old Nath, he's now charged with second-degree murder and child abuse.
They hate you. You're gonna die. I don't want to do this.